the best bodyweight exercises to train your abs. Ready to give the heavy iron a rest? Put your own bodyweight to work, and start forging that six-pack with these challenging, core strength enhancing moves. Obtaining that elusive six-pack, the holy grail of training for many guys, takes dedication to diet and training. Thankfully, equipment is not required. When you're focusing on bodyweight exercises, you can train abs and obliques more effectively than any other part of the body. With the emphasis in the fitness industry over the last 15 years on functional movement and core training, many athletes already spend a lot of time working the supporting core musculature around the hips, midsection, and shoulders. Such movements inevitably target the abs and obliques. Sometimes, however, you want to take a more direct approach with a tough bodyweight exercises that's in your abs workout routine. You can use these 10 as a warm-up, part of a regular workout, or as a standalone circuit. If you do a circuit, do 2 circuits with 10 reps per exercise. Pete Williams is an ISM-certified personal trainer and the author or co-author of a number of books on performance and training. Cat-cow. Why? This familiar compound yoga move improves flexibility to the lumbar and cervical spine, but it also strengthens the abs and provides a reminder of how you should breathe during abdominal movement. How? Start on all fours with hands beneath your shoulders and knees on the ground. Inhale, dropping your chest as you push your hips and shoulder blades back into cow position. Lift your chin and chest, and gaze forward. For cat, exhale as you draw your belly button to your spine and round your back toward the ceiling like a cat. Prescription. 2 sets of 10 reps of each with 30 seconds. Rest between sets. Plank. Why? By keeping your belly button drawn in and challenging your stability throughout your shoulders, core, and hips, you're building strong abs. How? Lie in a prone push-up position with forearms resting on the floor, elbows under shoulders and bend 90 degrees. Push up off your elbows, tucking your chin so your head is in line with your body. Keep head in line with your spine, and belly button drawn in. Hold for 1 minute. Prescription. 2 sets of 60 seconds with 60 seconds rest between sets. Side plank. Why? The side plank targets the obliques more than a traditional plank. How? Start on the ground on your left side with your left forearm on the ground and your elbow under your shoulder. Push up off your elbow, creating a straight line from ankle to shoulder. Your hips should be off the ground and only the side of your bottom foot, and your elbow should be on the ground. Hold for 30 seconds or do 10 reps of 3 seconds each. Prescription. 2 sets of either of the above options. Flutter kicks. Why? If it's good enough to challenge the Navy SEALs as a staple of their training, it's good enough for you. You need not do it while cold, wet, and sandy, though. How? Lie on your back, legs straight, and arms extended at your sides. Lift your heels 6 inches and rapidly kick up and down in a fast, scissor-like motion. Prescription. 2 sets of 60 seconds with 60 seconds rest between sets. Hanging legs raises. Why? This challenges you to raise your entire lower body with your abs and hip flexors, a key part of core strength. How? Grab a pull-up bar with an overhead grip. Arms should be straight and feet off the ground. Keeping the legs straight, use your abs to raise your feet towards your shoulders, pausing when your thighs reach your chest. Prescription: 2 sets of 10 reps with 30 seconds rest between sets. Oblique mountain climbers. Why, like a mountain climber working a wall, you're using the abs and hip flexors to climb. This variation really targets the obliques as you bring your legs across your body while crunching. How? Start in push-up position, with the balls of your feet on the ground. Alternate driving your knees forward to the opposite arms, twisting your body to that side, for 30 seconds. Keep your hips down for the entire motion. Prescription: 2 sets of 10 reps with 30 seconds rest between sets. Reverse crunch. Why? This targets the entire core region, while also stretching your lower back. How? Lie on your back, knees together, and legs bent to 90 degrees. Feet should be on the ground and hands palms down. Tighten your abs. Think of bringing your belly button away from your waistband, and lift your hips off the floor, crunching your knees to your chest. Pause at the top and then lower back down. Do not allow your lower back to arch and lose contact with the floor. Prescription: 2 sets of 10 reps with 30 seconds rest between sets. Burpee. Why? This full-body exercise challenges your cardiovascular system and ratchets up the intensity of your workout. It's a common penalty for missing an obstacle in the Spartan race, which is already populated by people with washboard abs. How? From a standing position, squat, place your hands on the ground, and jump your feet out into a push-up position. Perform a push-up and then jump your feet to your hands. Then jump as high as you can, throwing your hands over your head. Prescription: 2 sets of 10 reps with 60 seconds rest between sets. V-sit crunch. Why? For all of the abs challenging reasons of a traditional crunch, but also because it keeps you from putting unnecessary torque on your neck and using momentum to complete the crunch. That also makes it more difficult. How? Begin on your back with hands extended over your head. Lift your legs and crunch up at the same time, forming your body into the shape of a V. Exhale as you lift your legs, and crunch and inhale as you return to the starting position. Prescription: 2 sets of 30 seconds with 60 seconds rest between sets. Half boat, aka Ardhanavasana. Why? This yoga move is a variation of the V-sit crunch that targets the rectus abdominis. How? From a sitting position, extend your arms out, palms facing each other. Extend and lift both legs, keeping them bent at the knees, with the insides of your feet touching. Extend your arms on either side of your legs. Use your abs to keep your back straight. Stay in this position for 5 deep breaths, roughly 10 seconds. Prescription: 2 sets of 10 reps with 60 seconds rest between sets. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like the video.